We are live. Let's turn on that YouTube chat. There's going to be a lot of turns to take. Just got to post this in featured content. Stream spectators. Lots of turns, and then at least one. It wasn't that I didn't finish this time. I should say lots of challenge turns. Okay. Hello. Why do I see the chat in here? Others. It's Darren. What's up? We have got 18 turns. You know, it looks like I have some more CO picks I have to do. But that's stuff I can do later. Let's start some of these turns here. Always go down to the neutral base. One of these days I'll figure out another opening. Maybe you can do something with going for the airport first. I don't know. That's great news. Oh, hail the king of the penguins. Hey, it's Shadow. We have so many turns to take. Luckily, a lot of them are going to be really easy for now. It doesn't matter which one goes for which, yeah. Looks like you do either. It's kind of a weird start. I see. It's like set up to that they're ahead on one of these. That's okay, Shadow. I don't mind. I'm just glad to have you here. These are some of the more extensive turns. I think I'll wait for more people to show up before I take one of those. So, airport first. It's got to be right as Sammy, right? This is a chain, though. I'm going to assume this has to be right. For Sammy. Could be wrong. And what do we got over here? Stolen seconds. This will be more airport stuff. I'll have to do some airport stuff and some non-airport stuff for sure. I think that one was actually requested though, so. What map is this? A Michigan maneuver. Okay, well I see a neutral base to go for. And then I build infantry, and then what do I do with this lander? 2, 3. I guess it doesn't matter where I move it right now. Couldn't reach it in any case. So I will just have it sit on the harbor for now. Drake first Kindle. That's a classic. Hey, McTon. I got neutral base. Always go for the neutral base. Forward properties or airport first. Ooh, that's... Transport copter is a little too spicy and standard, probably. And like, I don't think it gets you anything really good. 1, 2, 3, 4. You gotta go here. And then you would boost to here, but you can already reach that from going to the mountain. You could go here and boost. Yeah, I don't see any good boosts. Yeah, that makes it. Yeah, okay. So definitely not transport copper. Be interesting to see if Eagle ends up going with the recon opener on this map. Yeah, the bonus strike movement. There should be like a 1 minute delay, by the way, to try and help with the lag that was happening. Oh, this is Sammy versus Sammy. Well, isn't that exciting? I think we'll go here. This is a longer chain. It also fights with this chain. It helps in the fight up here potentially. Or this just gets a quadruple potentially. I mean, it's hard to resist a quadruple. Yeah, I can't resist the quadruple. And then of course you have to be really annoying with the black boat. It's part of the rules you agree to when you play the map. Be annoying with the black boat. Actually, if I can adjust this a tiny bit. There we go. That way you guys can see the whole thing. Do I see good boosts? Anything that's not modular 3 or not 0 mod 3, I should say. So like here, or I guess anything that's 1 mod 3. There we go. That's what you want to look for. So you're looking for stuff that's like 4 away or 7 away. Anything that's 1 more than a multiple of 3 away, because you get a free 1 tile when you boost. So if a property is 4 away, which doesn't look, I don't see one here. Here. Well, I guess it's got to be 7 away. Block him from going to the island. Yeah, basically that's what you tend to do. You sit on these shoals and you go back to the harbor when they try and take it. Yeah, okay. So if it's 7 away is what you're looking for. That's right. So like this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm looking for a city like that, where I would be able to move my infantry into a transport, immediately unload it, and that would save a whole turn of movement. That's what I'm looking for with the boosts. 4 is too close because you'd make there in 2 turns anyway. So 7 away is what you look. Definitely go to this base first. Hey! That's true, that's very fitting. Doesn't matter. We are grim against Sammy. Be interesting. And recons are kind of scary. I think they might be able to even stop Sammy in captures. So I'll definitely be going recons on that in that game. Assuming I remember. All right, let's do one of these more established games. He hit my poor recon. It's downright rude. I don't know why he would do that. It's not like it's done anything to him. There's 2 tanks covering this. That's kind of no fun. Stop him from taking this property. I guess it's fine for me to sit there. To lessen the initial hit. And I can interrupt this. What's Sturm good on this map for? It's definitely going to be the recon plays. The perfect movement on the recons is really, really good. That and just how annoying it is to deal with his defensive, the defensive recons, the extra armor. They do just kind of show up and do what they want. Like, haha, I'm covering this. You need another infantry over here. Or I could get 2 more recons. I think we'll go infantry and a tank. Infantry and recon. We got artillery. More recons. So we can interrupt this for a turn. Not super great. I think I either sit on the city. Let's make sure he can't kill me if I'm sitting on the city. Yeah. I'll have to hit me with an infantry. Either I can hit this guy or I can hit this guy. No, we'll just hit this guy. Just injure him. Okay. I didn't see Combi in any of the high funds choices that I had, which is weird. Maybe they did ban him. Didn't I just take this turn? Hi. Oh, in one of the more complex turns. Okay. This is an actual ongoing game. Well, the Neo Tank is definitely hitting this guy. No doubt about that. What can we do about, like, as an anti-air? Maybe kill this. Actually, I probably should have done that with this guy, because I could have threatened the cap. But he's going to do his power anyway, so that's not so bad. Fire on this. I mean, I have to munch those rockets for sure. 76 to 90. Okay. Do. Let me just sit here with the battle, or the anti-airs. We kill this battle copter. You know, our friend the mech. That capture's gonna take forever because he's going to knock it down to 2. Hey, that frog, I'm doing pretty well. You kill? No. You guys probably don't double. Yeah. Go up here and take a shot. Move you somewhere that, like, I want a spot I can put you where they have no good spot to hit you from. I guess this will do. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this doesn't kill, right? 12 to 22. Oh, you can't actually reach. I guess I can wrap around like this. I think that's fine. Lives at 1. I'll just go for the full surround then. We want to attack. Go for that capture. Sit on the city. Because there's not a huge reason to sit on the city. It does stop him from killing my tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Because he can, like, kill a copter. But then if he kills my tank that's sitting on the city. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, maybe he can. Oh, he can save it with this guy. Oh, well, we'll make him do that. Basically, what I'm saying is, if his Neo tank wants to hit this tank, it has to sit where this anti-air is. So if the anti-air is the one that kills my tank, he body blocks for me. And there's no reason to start a capture this turn He's using his power, but he's going to use his power again anyway, so I guess I might as well. He's got so much charge. And then you guys just sit here and be really annoying blockers. I need another anti-air. Kind of doing pretty well on the tanks here. Get one more anti-air. Medium tank, rocket. Have a Neo. He has a Neo. Tank, and just save my money. Now this would have been a pretty good blocker. Block you in. That way you can't really use like this if he wants to really interrupt that. At this point, I've got a huge unit lead on him. Yeah, I don't think I need a bomber. Yeah, I probably could have set this up better. If I was using the move planner, I'm sure this would have looked awesome. But you gotta do what you gotta do. That's right, I was gonna go for a transport copter. What do I do with you? Start this little block. You go for this one. I'll go for this one. I'll go for this one. Here and then go like here and here. But probably too late. I can't really afford to do stuff like that against Max. He's going to have a bunch of recons out there. Oh, we got this one too. Oh, he used his super. The Kindle Super. I'm not going down. We can find that game. You talking about here? I have a minute to wait. I'm not going down because I'm looking at what property is this guy gonna. Oh, he took his turn immediately. I was thinking about where is this guy going next. And I was like, well, I can either have him go down to this one, or I can have him go down to this one. I do this. I can do this. Let's look at this. Okay. So I can either capture this, or I can step past it to capture this one next, which lets this guy go to here, start this capture, and then after that, he would go down to here which would let him go for this capture, while this guy would go down for this capture. And then what would this guy do? Yeah, he'd go down here and go for this property, I guess. We know you are going here. Okay, so I'm getting a transport copter next turn, so I build a tank from here this turn. We go here. Yes. If I can build the infantry and the transport copter on the same turn, the transport copter moves to here, which boosts them to here so you can take this city. And then I probably shift the transport copter over to the other side. And since we're going for this city, I might as well division. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna see. If I saw something with that, I would be like, what? We get a tank. And the money still lines up to transport copter next turn, so I think I will step by. And now I think I do go bottom, and I'm like, because I'm like, now what does this guy do? This guy go for this property, I guess. We will step down. Yeah. Yeah, I think the transport copter is going to be fine. Over here could definitely use it, especially this base. Okay, gotta take those other turns though. Hey, Rishi. Yeah, that's right. He supered me. This is a problem with Kindle Super, though. He doesn't have that many properties, so his super is not actually that strong. He wasn't even able to clear my infantry from his city with his AA. It's a delayed it's not T-copter first, so I should be fine. Beat up my poor tanks. The AA is going over there. Man, yeah. That's a weak super. Or Kindle. No, we don't. Well, we know he has an AA, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we know it's on the city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it doesn't actually cover this, but he does hit back decently hard. I might as well. I'd rather go down here with this. Have my tanks take out his anti-air. Here the capture, join. Put you on the city and try and bait them into hitting you? Sure, let's do that. That's not gonna kill. Oh, I guess might kill with recon support. We try and go for that kill. What's the recon doing instead? The recon's killing this guy. Okay, so we are gonna just use you. Oh, that might not kill. It didn't kill. It's fine. Okay. Back to the city. Really far. Oh, I can go over here. It only counts cities. I'm glad you like the Starflash analysis VOD. What do I do about this? The AA definitely cannot stay in this forest. Which, one of the best parts about Kindle using the super is suddenly you can just stand on all your properties again. It's nice. Does it also count the HQ? I could MD. I don't think I will. I think Copter Tank is just going to win the game. I could artillery here, but I think he reaches. Oh, he doesn't reach with his tanks. Okay. But I can't actually do that without him seeing it. Yeah. So we'll just... I put my artillery here. He will put 2 tanks to try and kill it, and then I just jump him with double copter tank. That seems pretty good. A little bit short on the money, which is too bad. Let's go here. We'll retreat to this forest. And we will go tank, another recon, or just double infantry. You have how many recons? I've got this guy, and this guy. This guy's probably dead. Look at another recon. Hey, thank you, 42. It's no worries. They've actually been staying away. This is looks like a good time to transition into transports. I'm about to win. I transition into transports now. If I didn't have infantry on all the fronts, ready to capture his stuff, I would definitely go into transport copters. But right now, I just want to keep up the pressure as quickly with as many fast units as possible and just kill him. Yeah, I wouldn't be upset if you base skipped. I just don't see I'm not being pressured into base skipping, so I don't see a reason to give him a unit count. Mechs would be horrible. The problem with mechs is that he's going to be falling back. So I have to try and transport them farther and farther and farther forward. To the point where one transport copter isn't able to really efficiently transport mechs anymore. I have to get multiple transport copters. I could try and be like, well, he's not going to give up this area, so I could transport mechs over here-ish. But he could always, if he then switched over here, I'd be really sad. Mega tank? I could mega tank. I am Cole. Let's go. Anyone that's got a movement boost can always mega tank and have some success. I'm gonna let this person's taking their turns quickly, but I do need to get through all these other games. Not surprised that Orange Sniper is a is playing Grit. What do you do though? See, if I take this city first, what does this infantry do after that? It goes up here, I guess. It goes for this city. Because this base is going to stop me from taking these cities. So maybe it's better to go down here and go for these chains. Before these bases come online to stop me. I'm also noting that, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoever gets a rocket first instantly locks down the other person's base. You see, just step to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yeah. I think even though it's giving me 2 options for properties to go for right away, I'm looking at 2 bases and how quickly a recon will get down here to stop me, that I need to get these. Okay, this is always a good old map. Oh, this will be a fun match. Eagle versus Eagle, everyone's favorite. Building cities doesn't cost you anything. It costs you money in the short term, but you make it up in the long term. Okay, what do I do in this game? Well, I see that I set myself up for a bunch of really nice captures. So let's just follow through on what I was clearly planning before. Looks like, yeah, I had you penned for this city. No, I have you planned for this city. You might not have had a plan. I mean, probably hit his infantry. Okay, he doesn't have anything covering that infantry. I could also try and kill his mountain infantry. That seems worse. I think it's better to go after this infantry and just start this capture. If I kill his mountain infantry, he gets a retaliation shot with his infantry over here. Where this guy's got a lot. He's got 3 properties, maybe just 2 because of this guy. Prescribed to him. They're like subscribed? Assigned, there we go. Assigned to him. So I think we want to interrupt him. We'll do that. And then we will just go here. We'll just march forward with you guys. And we'll tank back up. And then we go battlecopter, infantry, infantry. My vehicle timings will be fine. Yeah, don't bother researching the players until you have a really small population that you play with. If you're playing against this, like if you're at the very, very top and you have like 5 opponents or whatever, then you start playing the player. You start playing the player a lot, especially because both of you know how to play the map. But it's kind of pointless to do so early on. It'd also be exhausting if you have like 1,000 opponents or 1,000 possible opponents. Then researching them all, like every single one you end up matching with, is going to just completely exhaust you. Von Bolt. You go against Von Bolt. It's not the best, but we'll make it work. Oh, this is this map. If I go here and then here, then I've got lots of options I need covered. If I go here and then here, it's just this one. So this guy that goes back here can go for these ones. So I definitely do not go for this city first. I go for this city first, so I can go to there and then over here. Okay. I'll probably try and... I'll see if I can artillery lock him. It depends on how quickly he goes for this. Okay, before I take this turn, I have to choose the CO for 4 different games here. I've only seen a few of the Voice of Akasha videos. I haven't seen them all. Did he do a video on that one? Yeah, I mean, the Artie lock looks amazing, so if I'm able to, I will. Okay, we got cylindrical tubes. High funds, all chess. High funds, tier 3. What does this map look like? I have seen games on this map. Well, I haven't watched games on the map. I've seen snippets. It's a wonky one. You start with airports. One of them's captured, one of them's not. Demand a just pick. Are you wanting a Jess pick in this tier 3 high funds map with starting airports? It's Jess. I don't want to do Jess on all of them because I don't want to be just a Jess main. Other people are doing that gimmick. We have a lot of options. Javier. There is a comm tower. Drake? I can see Drake. Jess on Caustic. I'll do Jess on Caustic. Easy peasy. Lost our spot here. I saw Drake for cylindrical tubes. Which I guess I'll go with. And we have, let's see, Settle as Still Water. Oh, never mind. I've already selected that one. They just haven't readied up. This one's been selected. This one's been selected. This one hasn't. Okay. Lacrimosa. Oh, I think I saw a DPSI video on a game on here. Tier 2. You're saying Andy or Javier? How good is Adder? Samia Lacrimosa. Tier 2 Sammy? How many bases are there? 1, 2, 3, 4? I could try. Is the consensus Sammy? All right, I'm not seeing anything else, so I will accept it. I have to remember that there's like a longer delay. Sammy, okay. And then we have a tier 3. I have so many high funds matches. Shadow, go whatever you like more. What is this map? Hidden City. That's a big map. Oh, this is the map that LVJD beat the win streak player in Sturm vs. Drake. Who should we pick? Hey, Shadow, I also chose Fog. We do have a Lash game. I have Lash versus Kindle on Stolen Seconds. And I have Lash versus Max on Red Knuckle Bustle. Those are my two Lash games. You like Lash again? I'm down. Okay. Got 4 turns to take, apparently. Most of them are ones I started. Okay, we got Sammy against Von Bolt. How hard can this be? Well, I think I'll take his city. Haha! Already capping his stuff. I have a feeling this is going to be a heavy, heavy indirect game. Oh man, I don't even get an airport. So if I want to do transport stuff, it's got to be APCs. This is gonna be a game right here. There's a comm tower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drop off. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't quite work. So I'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drop off. No, just 2 for I could do APC from here. Get here in 2 turns, drop off probably here. Try and take his comm tower. I don't know. This is gonna be... I can see an APC being okay. Mostly because it gets you into this juicy center. He does have 2... Oh man, he has 2 labs? It's gonna be so difficult to get this lab. I have to win his base? What's the capture limit? I have to capture 38 properties? That might be what I have to do to win. He would probably do that. But if he doesn't, it could be sick to have both comm towers. I'm against the Grim. Got another Kindle versus Drake. Definitely go for... Make sure I'm not missing. Interesting. Oh, it's because I'm player 1. I was like, I'm player 2. No. Well, we're definitely going to have a lot of transport shenanigans on this game, in this map. Fingers crossed that my opponent doesn't build a transport copter. Make sure I haven't seen anything. Capture. Finish that capture. Oh, you go to here. Maybe my whole transport copter plan is pretty bad. But at the same time, it's okay because you go down here and then here, which means we need to send a tank like here. You can also try and boost. You can also boost to here to go for that. That seems bad. We will just try this plan. Okay. We'll see how this goes. People wanted grit. Okay, this is the last game, and then I'm going to switch over to replays. Or last turn, I should say. It's like, is there any super snarky thing you can do instead of going for the neutral bases? I'm like, no. There's literally nothing. That's Caustic Finale for you. Okay. All the turns taken. I have Jess. I even just finished a Jess game. Jess versus Jake. How many Jess? I don't know how many I have. I have one. I only have one Jess game going on? Wow. Okay. It's just the one. And then the one that I just finished, of course. Oh, you wanted the fourth? No, that'd be awful. Go watch some replays of Majestic if you want. If you want a bunch of Jess games. Alright, time to switch over our transition scene. I just need to remember what game it was. I was watching before. It was this one. Tick. Boom. Be back. Have you self-analysis? I've done self-analysis in the past. These are user submitted. Or viewer submitted, I should say. Not user. This is the one I was covering last time before we did a raid on Advanced Warriors farewell hiatus stream. Yeah. Move planner and damage calc would be nice. I think those might not ever be coming. I don't know. Yeah, we're back. We're back. There was a war groove in our mission and everything, but we're back to the game. Make sure everything's facing the right way. Okay. You can always send more replays. I'll get to them eventually, even if they don't show up tonight. Okay, so if I remember correctly, it was a pretty good opener, and the only major thing I was noting was that the artillery got built here instead of here. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, this back cap could have been delayed another turn, probably. For this capture chain that can possibly be contested. But I'm not against this. And this is nice, going for these contested properties early rather than going for these back caps right away, since you can always get these later. So I probably would have swapped the order of these captures. Have this guy go here and start this turn, and then this guy would go back and take this capture. And then yeah, the artillery over here instead of over here, because this base has more properties around it that it needs to capture. Your opponent did the same thing. So you guys can both contest these properties now very easily. Probably, and then like they can try and build like a battlecopter to deny you, but you can also build an anti-air to deny their battlecopter in response. You can even arguably, if you were a turn earlier, have Nayuan like captured this property last turn, but actually stepped past it to go for this one and then go back for this one. If you didn't want to bother with trying to fight for this. Yeah, artillery on the weak side's good. Although that does miss out, it does slow down your income, so it would only be if you were really not going to fight at all for it. Artillery on the weak side makes sense, but because it only takes one turn to get into the position that you want to be in, I would delay it. I would just get more infantry for all of these captures you still have to do. And I wouldn't buy the artillery until my opponent forced me to buy the artillery. Like right now, your opponent has built a tank on the other side of the map. So just keep pumping out infantry on your weak side to get as much economy going as possible. And in general, that's what you just do with your weak side. You just want to get as many infantry as possible, because once you have to start making vehicles, you just can't make infantry, and you just have to conserve as much as you have at that point. So the more you can get out on your weak side, the better. And your opponent building a tank on against your strong side means that they're going to have less infantry over here. You're going to be very, very capable of defending against this tank, because you've got two bases. You could build a vehicle and an infantry, be totally fine. So this is just like a great setup for you. And this is just not needed yet. I'd wait until they force you to do it. Unless there was a spot that you needed to get set up in. But I'm not seeing one other than like what you reach in day one. Because as soon as you move out of this little like cradle around your HQ, it gets a lot more dangerous. You can see how you're going to respond to what's going on over here. So I understand doing this, but it's not defending against anything quite yet. So I'd probably want to bring it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. Although it doesn't matter, because even though you'd like be able to go a little bit farther with your artillery, this spot here can still reach anything you'd want to contest with artillery placement in this infantry fight. So yeah, I'm fine with it just being here. It's just going to be sitting here for a while, probably. I wouldn't... No, this is right. No, it's not. The problem is you don't have a target for the next... For this guy, a safe target is this tank's out. So you can't safely go for this property or this property right now. So he would want to go back for this one. You can have this guy go back and just take this property. And you've got this guy helping to deny this with a battlecopter by. Because if you try and block, you try and bring your artillery over here to protect this capture, the tank moves up and is like able to swing over and go after your artillery. Yeah, just cap the city. You don't actually need to be scared of this tank. Like, you can go sit on this comm tower, whatever you want. Like, because if you build a tank... Oh, you don't have the money to build a tank. Oh. Okay, in that case, you do have to be scared of the tank. But normally, in this kind of situation, if you had the money to build a tank without base skipping, just, like, sit on the comm tower, or you just, like, sit here right on the plains. You're just like, come and hit me. And then he hits you, and then you get a first strike with your tank, and then your artillery goes and sits on this city. And it's super happy. But since you don't have the money to do that, I'm fine with this. Yeah, it's fine. I'd prefer if you were here on these, or this plains or this road, so you're actually protecting this infantry. Because right now, he can hit you, but I think you're fine with that because you can get a trap. So if you were doing this, hoping he would hit, and that you would trap him in, then that's top tier. The mech, I'm not understanding. The problem with this mech is that it's so far away from the fight. It's gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4 turns to not be able to hit a vehicle, but be at least on a mountain. You'd actually probably have to go for this mountain. That's just going to be a like 3K that's not fighting for a long time, and it's not going to be able to threaten captures for a long time for a similar reason. But like, if I was going to build a mech on this map, it would probably be for this base. If I was being strapped for cash and I needed something that can threaten a tank, and then you can go like 1, 2, and then you're already defending the front. So if this was set up, if this was set up for the trap, then that's really good. If this was just a mistake that you're not covering this infantry, then I would definitely want to do some self-reflecting on how you place your artilleries. Like if this mountain wasn't here, then this would be really bad. Let's see if your opponent sees that. Sees both that this guy's not covered, but then also sees that you can trap him in. Okay, he probably saw the trap. I would not base skip. There's no reason to... Like, this tank... It's fine to move back with your artillery. It does give him this city. But that's okay. You're a little... You're playing... You're a little too scared right now with this artillery. And now it's not actually covering this capture, but it's okay because you can build a tank here to cover the capture. Like, what else could you do? Well, you can put an infantry right here at this choke, and you can move your artillery up here, or you can just move the artillery to here and build a tank, and then move your infantry right here to force his tank to hit you from this tile. And then you can do like a fire to hit here. You got lots of options. Probably the safest thing to do is just put the infantry right here, threatening to take this capture, and the artillery here or here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. But moving back here doesn't really do anything for you. That just building a tank here does better. Hey! And then definitely AA from this city. Hey, you did it. And then tank infantry. Get the tank over here. Well, I'd much prefer the tank over here so it helps protect this, and then will also help with your push against him. The artillery can already fend off the single tank in this nice little choke, so you're okay there. Although you would have had to move your infantry a little bit differently. You would have had to... He takes the capture. He like goes here. Artillery goes here, maybe. And this guy going on the mountain is fine. It does kind of let him hit you with this tank. So you could also just moved one forward, and that still threatens to hit this without giving him a possible tank shot. So this is going very well for you. He has to swing the tank over here, otherwise he's going to get blown out by this anti-air showing up. Doesn't that reach? Oh, it doesn't reach. Oh, no. So yeah, you had to move the artillery down into like this spot to defend the cap. Okay, he did bring his tank over, but that's okay because you can move your infantry over here and trap him in. And then your anti-air can still run down and kill this while locking his airport. Okay. I like the push on the side here. So you have a couple of choices. You could... Now, you can't quite just do the block with the 4 health, because if his copter kills the 4 health and the tank hits your AA, that's bad. So you probably block... You can go here, you can go here. Like you can go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can't go here. You can go here, you can go here with your full health to stop his tank from being able to get past. And then your AA comes down, kills this guy, And you probably just join cap this. I think this works. No, it doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I guess your tank, his tank does get hit by your mech in that scenario. Although, yeah. He's got a few ways he can break through this. Because he can kill this infantry, he can swing around and kill this infantry. He can't quite kill this one and this one. That would be really bad. Then he can go around and hit from the city. What happened over here? The back caps, that's good. Keep capping, that's good. I'm not sure why. I understand why you're doing this, but I would go for this capture since you have a battle copter and a tank covering your artillery. He would lose his tank for just hitting your artillery. Although I guess this battle copter has quite a few other targets. So this is fine. You really just needed to capture this city earlier. Yeah, I agree with the plan of coming down here with the AA, locking the airport, threatening the copter, killing this infantry. That was all great. It was just how you block off the tank. Yeah, this is a long game. I actually like this recon. You're seeing there's like a ton of infantry coming in. Recons are great for answering that kind of stuff. This is fine. You actually really need to block this tile. Well, he went for your mech. Whoa. Well, I wouldn't do this as him. Because your mech can hit him, your AA can hit him, and your infantry can hit him. I don't know if that kills, but it's gotta get close to killing. Yeah, that works. You also shoot. I think you need to move your artillery. Oh, don't do that. In this case, definitely fly down here and just stop this cap. It's free as long as you have enough stuff to stop it from trapping you in. Well, if you're going to do this shot, then of course you want to shoot before attacking with the recon, so the recon doesn't take any damage. But that might have been a case of like deciding later in the turn that you wanted to do that. I would not want to stay on the front lines against these three tanks, though. This is looking like he's going to be able to bust through here pretty handily. Yeah. Eat the free dudes, as they say on the Discord. Looking good down here. Well, I guess I'll see what you do with the rest of your turn. Oh, you didn't go for the hit. So AAs hit tanks kind of fine. They do like 30%. So if the mech hits him down to like 5 or 4 or whatever, probably 5, then your AA is going to get a very favorable trade. Down to 3. Oh my gosh. Well, down to 3, the AA can just kill it. And that's true for most weakened units. They're like, they counter stuff until they're low and then they get eaten by their counters. That just happens. That's just something to keep in mind later in future games. You could also have, of course, been here then when you're hitting it and you cover this cap. Well, he's definitely busting through here. Wow, he didn't hit your tank. I don't know why on earth he didn't hit your tank there. But that's good news for you. Now you can, this covers it though. You can like copter, tank. It's a little awkward because he can't actually reach the city or onto the city. You can hit, so you'd have to like move here with your tank, hit this tank. Copter comes in, hits here or here, probably here, and then this tank comes in and finishes this off while this infantry steps on here. And this Artie just has to move. And then you just recon kills this, which is then threatening to stop that next turn. You do lose a city out of it, but you get some nice exchanges. Because this one's covered. Well, I understand the logic there. Yeah. You're like, this tank's covering this tank, but then you already have a tank here that's being hit by this built tank, so. Oh, I didn't mention this, but if you're going to go for this capture, your artillery needs to be covering. Otherwise, you just don't go for the capture. Yeah, that's good. Looks like you're doing it. Goes down, hit there. Yep. Hit there. Infantry stands on city. Infantry stands on city. You can still break it. But he has to stop his cap to do it. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, no. He can actually... Oh, okay. So, keeping in mind that he can actually come around this way to hit your copter. Instead, you want to put your recon on the city. So you just wouldn't make that attack and do everything else the same. Oh. I got disconnected from my own chat. I'm back, though. Oh, true. He's got CO meter. So mechs, don't ever put mechs on the front lines. Yeah, I had like an internet moment or something. Instead, I disconnected from chat and then I came back. I imagine the stream flickered or something. It says it restarted. The recording of the stream is still going on, but I have a new live session. So in this case, you never bring your mech, especially injured, out onto the front lines. Just keep it on the city. It's still threatening stuff. Because he can one-shot it. He can take it out with infantry. He can one-shot it with tanks, with copters. And it's pretty safe to do when it's on the front lines. How much money did you have? I would definitely say chill on the mechs on the strong side. You could, yeah, I think you're fine with just building a tank over here. You got for your airport next turn. Do with the recon, though. Yeah, probably tank, just infantry. Float. Because if we go tank, infantry, you'll have enough money to go triple tank next turn. And now that you build a mech, you can't do a tank triple tank next turn. Triple tank, of course, costing 21k. Ooh, he's going in for it. Well, that's really good for you. He does not have what it takes to take your HQ right now. This copter's really mean, though. Oof. He's really darting around your AA very well. You probably just build another one next time a copter escapes like that and just keep your other one locking down his airport until he forces you away. So I think you're going to do just like an insane amount of damage to him this turn. I don't think you even need to use your power. I'm not against it. I'd probably save it though, because your super is going to be a lot better with your current unit mix. I like this attack. As soon as vehicles get low, like 3 health and below, your infantry can just like do these amazing trades. I like that you're reestablishing this lock. You get some great attacks here, yeah. I think that's fine. Now you build, yeah, an AA. Copter, infantry. There we go. That's good. I mean, if he keeps committing to trying to take this HQ right now, I think he will just lose the game. I'm not seeing a way. Because now he can, of course, step on here with a full health and start the cap. But I don't see a way that he can block you from interrupting it. The strongest thing he can put here is an infantry. You can clear that with the AA or copter infantry or whatever. So I think he needs to back off. I've seen a few number of turns like this, though, where I can rattle off pretty effective build orders all day long. You think there's a tactic here? I don't think there's even a good sacrifice to make room. He can't block with the copter because the AA. He can't block with an infantry because the AA. He only has a 4 health and a 2 health vehicle. I don't see anything he can do to block this square. He can't injure the AA. He can interrupt the path of the copter, but there's a recon and I mean lots of stuff around to clear the way. Not that you even need the copter for this. He can't interrupt the path of the AA. What's the way to block it? The AA definitely 1H definitely kills the infantry. It doesn't even have to kill the infantry, of course, because this you can block it with the copter. You could do this, and then not attack it, so you can't sacrifice. I think the AA definitely 1H KOs. This is only at 20%. It's only as if it's in the forest, and with the power active. And Jake, even without power active, has 20% from planes. Check back in an hour. You're just gonna move boards around. Okay. But yeah, he could put the copter, or he could even put an infantry, like on the river here, to block that tile. But it's not gonna be enough. He'd have to do something about the AA, and he's not getting through this. Maybe copter kills this. Well, let's see. And he also has the problem that he only has one. He only has one infantry he can place here at 10 health. Copter attack infantry on the top. The 3 tank. Full health infantry. He can't. He doesn't want to hit this. That could potentially lead to a sack if the AA doesn't clear it. He has no way of killing these if he's moving the copter up here. So he wouldn't want to hit this infantry. He would just want to sit next to it. Which I guess he'd probably want to do with just the infantry instead. If AA... Okay, so if the AA and the copter kill this tank, this infantry has to go here. So the only things he can use to block the path of this AA is this tank. 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't block anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't really block anything. He needs to get this tank, put it here, and then Arctic X9 just kills the tank. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this one? No, it can't. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy can go onto the river. This is the only infantry that can reach this tile. This infantry can go onto the HQ, or this one. Oh, it's the super. Oh. You can. It's the super, so you have more opportunities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's still not enough, though. He can clear the blockers with all this, with 2 tanks, battlecopter, recon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I guess he can try and block this recon with this infantry, but he doesn't have. I don't think you can quite do it. The super is mattering a lot more. Yeah. It means he has more options for blocking. He could infantry 2 full health infantries here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you can still clear the way. And of course, you could also you'd probably have to. Well, this might kill. You might not have to sack the 2 health tank into it. What about the copter? Oh no, you have to use the copter to kill this tank. So you can't use the copter to try and block the AA. You can't even block the AA anyway. I don't think it's possible. I don't even know if his opponent's going to go for it. Never mind, his opponent's going for it. That's not going to work. Okay, well. Ow. When can this copter hit? Copter's feeling a little sad, but I can always come around and thread to hit from this area. Oh, you're going in too. I'm not feeling this attack moving into artillery range. I'd much rather if you start moving over here, or moving a little bit back. I like this capture though. You can still like slide onto here if you need to. Oh my gosh, your opponent triple base skipped. I guess your opponent was just that sure. Your opponent was just that sure that they were getting this HQ. I just noticed that for some reason in the bottom left corner. Oh, I see. It's because that was your original color. I see. Your original country. It doesn't like that I've swapped to Cobalt Ice. It refuses to accept it. What? Well, he really needed to put that 1 health here. I mean, he's going to join with a full health infantry anyway. Yeah, but this is not going to hold. I think we can all see. Oh, bomber. He's like, oh, I do need to build stuff. Yeah, you are both Jade Sun and Cobalt Ice at the same time. Well, I'm seeing a lot of ways you can stop this cap. Ow. I mean, that's a big win for you. He sacked a lot going for that. And that's why you don't go for HQ caps when you're ahead. He's 5k ahead, but now he's just lost everything going for that HQ cap. And this bomber is going to be useless. Just build another AA. If they build a bomber, you need 2 AAs, by the way. Because if you have just 1 AA, then the bomber can snipe your AA, and then you have no counter to the bomber. So this should have been an anti-air. he went rocket. Well, time to show no mercy. Just like... Oh, your copter can't quite reach here. No mercy. I guess that's fine. It's still uncapped. Yeah, I like the delay of the back caps, but there does come a limit to delaying them. Oh, you're probably gonna kill this and then kill the artillery. No. Okay, well, this is still a dangerous artillery. It's going to have 7 health. So instead of going for this, what you do is anti-air comes over, kills this infantry, tank comes over, takes out the artillery. A side slip. It's going to kill your anti-air or something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess this guy clears the way. Can I go bam, bam, bam? I guess infantry clears it. And this is why you need 2 AAs. Probably time to fall back over here. There's I guess the push could have been a little bit less last turn. There's a problem with just not having enough infantry around to actually get these captures. Block, rock. Can you reach his AA? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess you can copter and then this guy, and then you can come over and kill the AA. Okay, in this situation, we see this. Oh, I guess you can't really block him in because this artillery actually covers this square. Yeah. I probably wouldn't hit the medium tank. I would kill this artillery. Are you going to kill him with this? It doesn't reach. This artillery is has gotten lucky twice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you're right. You're right. This is not an enemy. Oh, you didn't go for it. Definitely go for the anti-air. I wouldn't join here because unit count is a huge deal for trapping stuff in and the like. So just keep this as a 1 health tank or go and repair it. But yeah, like he has no other anti-air over here. So if you take this out, then your copters are going to push him back all alone. And it won't matter if he has a tank or not. I think these are good buys. Like, you need the help over here. Although, maybe the copter isn't going to work because this AA is still alive. So maybe you had to go tank and then double anti-air. Same thing to him. Don't join there. Just attack or repair. Like, he really needs his units. He cannot afford to do that. This was a weird attack. I think definitely should not have gone for that. He probably should have just moved the bomber over onto this side. Oh, the medium tank fall. Oh. Probably still gonna fall. This attack. Oh. Is the artillery finally gonna die? No. But you're coming for it. Hey, you got him. But we can see just the power of unit count. Like, it doesn't even matter if there's like bombers and medium tanks around if there's just too many units. Can he not interrupt this? No, he can't. That hurts. That does hurt. Definitely needed another anti-air. So many bombers. Okay, at this point, probably build a fighter. Or just constant double anti-air. Beatdown? Why are you using the beatdown? It's to be better blockers? Well, if you're going with this beatdown strategy to like have better blockers, you need to use this tank here to kill this artillery. And then your infantry are just gonna have to like hug these bombers. But this looks much more doable of a guaranteed HQ cap than what he was going for, just because he doesn't have nearly as much stuff. Oh no, this still works. This still works if you hug the bombers. Or just get in their way enough. I mean, yeah, you can just put like, I think an infantry sitting right here stops him. Oh, it doesn't, because he can free the way with this other bomber. No. Okay, so this tank would have to go here, and then infantry just stands in his way. Okay, well now you've freed. I guess you can have two infantry stand in his way. Oh, he can free himself now. Better blockers was the main thought. That makes sense. I think a bomber kills your infantry, right? I'd be amazed if it yeah. Just needed to block this bomber from freeing this bomber. And just have one infantry sitting in front of him, and they wouldn't be able to get you. But you're not done in that, you're not like out of it yet. You do get the AA shot on him. And the RD shot on this. It's a good join. Good smackaroonies. So maybe this was the time to give up on trying to block the HQ cap and instead like send this guy back to capture this city, because he's going to have his power, he's going to have copter, bomber, tank, and he's going to be able to clean all of this up. I didn't expect him to do that. I thought he was going to use that to hit from here. To, like, kill the cap. I guess he can still... Oh, he didn't even side slip for that. Well, I'm pretty sure if he side slipped, you could have stopped the cap completely. Now he's kind of playing with fire. Although, don't quite have enough anti-air capabilities, I think, to actually stop him from stopping you. Well, at this point, Bomber Copter stops this, so there's really no reason to continue pushing for it. You're kind of doing what he did to you. This 2 health infantry going for this cap doesn't mean anything. So either, if you're thinking this game's going to go on longer, I'd go and repair him. Or you could think about moving in range of joining with this guy, maybe. Depending on how this goes, this like plays out over here. You also are attacking in range of... Oh, you're killing the rocket, if that makes sense. Oh, Rishi, did you find... Nice, nice. Good job. But yeah. I mean, you're not in the same unit count crisis that he was when he went for his his HQ cap, but it's still not great. Hey, love to see that. Definitely go for another city. Or maybe not, his A does reach you. Yeah, thank you. I'll look at it after the stream. I'll trust that Rishi got it. using his power here. It's a little awkward to... Alright, I guess he's overloading your AA. He should just attack you, though. In this... Let's get back here. In this spot, you can, like, double... After, like, the tank knocks you down to 7, you can just double swing with these copters against your AA. Maybe he can't. No, I can reach here. Yeah, you can go copter from here, copter from here. Yeah. It's kind of like, why overload it when you can kill it? Because now it's just going to get a free hit. Like so. Probably go after the bomber rather than this, but that's fine. The cap attempt continues. It's a brutal fight. Going for the AAs is a great choice. I guess he can't really break through very well. This won't kill this. That's fine. I think you could have... If you had like... Oh no, you had to clear this. I see. I mean, as long as you're doing other stuff at the same time that you're going for the HQ cap, it's fine. Like going for other properties around and going for his airport. I'd rather if you just... Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it doesn't actually... You can't actually block him off. To guarantee yourself the airport. The music got epic. Yeah. Yeah, kill all the AAs, and then the copters get to do whatever they want, such as kill this other AA. Yeah. Looking good. You did need to build some more anti-air. Or a fighter. Surprised he stuck around with this medium tank. It's going to get absolutely destroyed by all of these copters. And you can easily block for it. Block for them. Oh, you didn't? Oh, because you don't want the anti-air to hit you. That's fine, though. In 5 more turns, he's gonna get it. Yeah, that's pretty rare that you get this city before you get this city. I'm not sure what these infantry are doing. It kind of looks like they're walking into their death. They're not going to be supported by anything. Ah, now you're adopting the bomber train. He just ignores them. Another bomber. He's got your tank surrounded. You really like your beatdowns. Like, feel free to save your power up a bit. You're when you don't have many indirects, like, your super is going to be really, really good. It's going to be just a better adder super for the most part. Well, everything here is dead. He has no anti-airs. You're going for it! Yeah. Once you get behind in unit count, sometimes it's just like impossible to recover. Because if your opponent's continually trading equally with you, you will never make up the difference. Can you repair that? He's saving that bomber. It was out of ammo. That bomber got so many strikes in. Hit 9 times. At this point, like, I would just shift a bunch of infantry over to this side, take all these properties, and win this way. Sometimes an HQ cap is just not in the cards. And that's fine. If you win by capture count, which is just number of properties captured, if you have about 2/3 of them, you'll just win that way. And that's a much safer victory to go for, because when you're capturing properties, you're also making yourself stronger. Where when you go for HQ caps, you're setting yourself up to suddenly become a lot weaker. The capture limits when you have, it depends on the map, but it's usually at 2/3 of the properties. If you own them, you win the game. Every map, if you go on the info tab, it will tell you what the capture limit is. I don't know what the capture limit is on this map. Probably like 33 or 32 or something like that. The general rule of thumb is that you're going to have twice as much income as the opponent. It's not that much. I mean, it needs to be enough that you can't accidentally get your capture limit. You need to be winning the map. You can take the HQ to win a specific position. You can take all the properties to win the map. Or, in theory, you can kill all of your opponent's units and rout them. I have a feeling your opponent has accepted their fate, considering they built a missile down in this corner and then moved it away from your airport. So, general transport game. Set your next turn infantry to come in here. You don't want infantry to join or go into a transport that's already moved. You just put them in transports that are ready to move. So in this case, he just walks past, like onto this mountain or something. This guy lines up to jump into the transport. This is Ah, the missile is going to stop your battlecopter until your battlecopter goes over and kills the missile. Wow, I think that was a high roll for the bomber. Never giving up on the HQ cap. Yeah, let's go. This is looking much better though. You can still interrupt it. But not in the long term. Little wonky move pattern. And he resigns. Okay. Woof, that was quite the game. Yeah, if it helps to like remember that, think of how vulnerable this is, right? What if he had an AA that you didn't notice was in range, and he kills this, and he kills your infantry? So you might as well just always have your infantry outside of your transport, so they can't ever get that double hit on you. Even if you're like multi-turn transporting, after every turn, transport moves, drops the infantry, and the next turn you put the infantry back in and keep moving. That was quite the game. I don't think I've seen many matches where you have quite such a sustained HQ cap attempt. It just like kept on going. I imagine the kill to deaths is going to... Wow, you guys are even in kill to deaths? 60 to 60? But you're ahead by 12 units. Did you just build that many more copters? Yeah, Pipeliner. I know he did a triple base skip. I didn't recognize that many other base skips though. Oh, was he doing more base skips for more bombers? That was going on? Oh, I can look at his stuff. He built 10 less units than you. But he joined one more. So that does it. Yeah, he built 10 whole less units. Oh my, he built 13 copters. That's a lot of copters. Yeah, he only did the triple base skip once. But you built 5 more? Am I counting all that right? 5 more units from your airport? I think he must have triple base skip, or then other base skips along the way. And a couple ice copter command, yeah. It was very nice. All right, I think I have other games submitted to me. I can cover... Oops. We can cover one more before I call it a night. Which one to choose? Go back to make sure I haven't. Okay, I got a short game here. Huh? We'll go with the short game. I do need to still write a paper. Okay. That's frog. Like a Jake versus VB. All right, if this one's short enough, I'll look at it. Okay, got that frog, who I believe is our hero. Right there in the chat. Against Noodles. We'll have them face each other. Hey. Here we go. I'm always torn on which capture I want to go for. Because this one has like a quad chain. But this one's like forward towards the island. So I think either one works. I think if you don't go for this chain early, you want to go for this chain early. Rather than down here. Just because chains get you money faster. So in general, what you want to do with the black boat is you want to delay them getting onto the mainland as fast as, or as long as possible. So you'd probably still stick here or stay here. This is fine though. You're blocking this infantry, but you can go here. You can go here, and then he reaches. So I guess either way works. The only issue here is he could do something super cheeky, and he can move this infantry here, and then this infantry can go back here and grab the harbor. And you can't kill him and block it because he's in your way. He does not do that. Ooh, he's going for an infantry drop. This happened in one of my early games on the stream. I don't recommend this. This infantry drop, you could, I think building a tank here in anticipation of what's happening from what you see here is a good idea. But delaying buying a vehicle to be more reactionary, it's also fine. He's definitely gunning for your airport, though. You also go back. Well, I would not go back. In this situation, you go down here, and then you go sit on the harbor and deny it from him. If he was rushing your airport, he needed to be here with the black boat so that both infantry were able to actually hit your guy on the airport. Because now, is this the same guy I played against? It's like the exact same build. I mean, the AA is not going to get here in time. You can still build a copter. So the problem with going for this is that you can't actually keep these cities, or at least not this city. You could potentially keep this one, but this city is closer by a decent margin. So as soon as like that frog builds an artillery, the city's just gonna fall. And because it's happening really early in the game, it doesn't deny any income for, in this case, that frog. There's still plenty of other properties for him to go after first. A quick note over here, go for the harbor first, just in case he was like gonna come back with his black boat. And I wouldn't go attack him. I would make sure to get my tank on the mainland so he can't block it. The islands are really good for arty play. They're very choky. There's lots of great places to put the artillery. So he goes for a copter, going to force you to build an anti-air. Seeing him on the sides like this, I would definitely just send these 2 tanks, maybe even these 3 tanks middle, and just take these properties from him. Yeah, harbor first to stop the black boat from denying it. Not the same opponent, just the same kind of build, huh? Did he give up the arty? Oh my gosh, he gave up the airport lock. Well, if you do this, always make sure, if you're doing an attack like this, always make sure the anti-air is in range of the airport. You don't want to let copters get out like that. I'm not sure why he did a little inch back. If you're just trying to cover this infantry for one, you can't. But just because the copter can hit it and your anti-air is not in range. So just like bigger movements up here. You could even move and still be in range of this if you wanted to. It was just, oh, you're just trying to stay out of copter range. Well, you're safe there, but it's okay. Okay, and then up here, if you see they have your city like this, in this case, just build an artillery. There's a lot. You can place it right here. You can place it right here. You can place it here, here. There's lots of, like right here is a common place where his black boat is. The artillery also scares away the black boat because you can easily shell it down. Well, now that he's moved his tank out of range, now your tank can go in for this with the artillery backup. Or not artillery, the anti-air backup. So that's good. Oh yeah, that's right, your Kindle, I forgot. You just one-shot him. Wow, this is pretty gutsy of him. I don't think you can quite pull it off with tank, copter, but it's not bad. Go tank, copter, build another copter. It looks like that's what you're doing. No, it's not what you're doing. It's almost what you're doing. I would copter into the AA to get it low enough that it can't actually hurt you. I'm okay with micro movements when they're doing things. When it's a micro movement that's giving up more map presence, and I don't like it. You don't need the full move every turn. But hey, the artillery's coming out. Yeah. I mean, this is still going to end up being fine for you. He has to build another anti-air here. You're going to kill this. And then copter on the city, kill this tank. Or you can copter on this city to hit this tank. Go for the cap. Well, go on the city, your Kindle. But this is looking really good. Ooh, the artillery is joining the fun. Okay. You're against a Kindle that has their power up. Properties are lava. No, no. Going for this cap is fine, though. In like situations like this is fine because if Kindle uses the power, you get this in 3 turns. If you delay it for a turn for the power to go off, you still get in 3 turns. So what this does is it kind of forces the power to go off, and you get the city in the same number of turns for just 200 in repair cost. If they don't use the power, then you get the city in 2 turns. So that's good. Interesting that he runs away. I guess he must have that maybe that doesn't clear. Well, if you're Kindle and you don't see an attack with your power, then it's not going to be worth using it. Because all this is going to do is a little bit of repair damage and delay these captures by 1 turn. I imagine the retaliation here is going to do some serious damage. Quick note, if you see attacks that don't need your power to work, do those first when you don't have your super, so that you can build up more power bar. Like this is worth 4,500 extra power, extra charge for your future to do before your power. Oh, you didn't go in. Okay. Well, this is a case where you just don't use your power and attack from the city. And the resign. I think, yeah, you had definitely won that. The city was becoming the Achilles heel of your opponent. Trying to hold that cost them a lot of presence in the middle for pressure. It also cost them a lot of units. And you've kind of won the Southern Island. As well played. It takes a lot of time, experience to get used to playing against Kindle and like optimally playing as Kindle. But there's a lot of Kindles out there. You will get plenty of practice. You're not really down in income because you haven't because it's not your turn. And when your turn ends, you're going to get these two, so you'll be even. It's not that bad. They're in a spot of trouble if this AA comes down here. Because this AA kills this copter, and then this AA continues to block. And actually, you get to kill his tank with your tank from the city. Or the city, the airport, probably. Yeah. I think it's just the weakness of this drop. I don't know where it came from, but it seems really sketchy to me. Maybe another top player did something like that and made it work. And now other people are like looking at it and be like, oh yeah, I'll try that. Sometimes that happens. All right, so there was apparently a Jake versus VB game. We'll see that one. And then I will really close down the stream for the night. Okay, we got Wingblade 33 against Rookbelt, our hero, who is playing as Cobalt Ice, of course. Bonus round. We'll have face to the left. Hey, it's this map again. You thought it was tier 4. 4s and 1s look very similar. You do have some... You actually have quite a few things going for you as Jake versus Von Bolt. The indirects are nice against Von Bolt because they're pretty strong against high defense. And you have a favorable power for the indirects. You also have a movement power with your super, and Von Bolt doesn't have a movement power against you. So there's a lot of zoning you can do against Von Bolt. As long as you avoid getting into a brawl, you should be fine. The worst thing you could do is get into an infantry brawl on even terrain against Von Bolt. But if you go like artillery heavy and then artillery heavy into like copter tank, not a ton of copters, just a few copters, and then the tanks covering the artillery investment could work very well. Because once the tanks get the super going, they're still going to be very effective against Von Bolt. Maybe even some medium tanks. You can potentially get 2 of your supers off before Von Bolt gets his super. And that could be pretty devastating. Okay. Great opportunity for you up here to interrupt this. Keep your tank away from his tanks. You don't want to fight even against him. Build some artillery, block, go for the shots that you can with your tank against weaker units. Okay, I like the artillery. Double artillery, that's exactly what you need to do. This is fine because you are blocking for your comm tower, which you desperately need against Von Bolt. Trying to see if there's a nice tactic here. I think it's better to just bring the tank back, cover it with the artillery. Does he not reach? Oh, he doesn't reach. Never mind. I thought you reached that city. No, that's fine. That's fine then. That's good. Yep, artillery coming in. This is what you gotta do. It's great news for you that his airport's been so delayed, because Von Bolt copters will absolutely destroy your copters. So the fact that he's delaying this so much is like, if I was him, I would have gone for that a lot sooner. For one, copters look really strong in this map, and two, they're like really good against like Eurocopters. So he probably, in this situation, what he needed to do is place this infantry here while this infantry goes on this city, and then bring this tank back and build a tank, and then he has your tank trapped. But in this case, he's giving you a escape route. This is great news for you too. You want Von Bolt to not have many direct units there get brawls against you. Like, artillery with 10 more attack, 10 more defense, who cares? They already hit like a truck. And you're just going to have artillery that can gain +1 range and outzone his. Do VB copters destroy other copters? It's brutal. To get this city. Or you kill him and then he's not actually or you kill the infantry and you're taking his minimum range. You can still... Oh, I see you blocked him with this. Nice. It's a good block. So yeah, this is very good news for you. I'm fine with this. You don't need to use this tank to block because you can already clear your infantry and attack your artillery from the city. In fact, you probably don't want to have your artillery here at all. Maybe put it here. I don't know. I guess you'd still get to shoot him. Probably fine. Yeah, Jake would only need to get like a couple copters here. Von Bolt's the one that wants to get a lot of copters. If Jake can keep this to an artillery battle, he's going to be better than Von Bolt. It's nice. It's giving you a lot of free shots. I mean, they're not technically. What was he let you get that shot? He definitely mispositioned there. I guess it's because he's like, I can hit your artillery in response. But he could have hit your artillery last turn, and you can now block with your tank. Have a good one, Cynic. Is it Scenic? I don't know. I like it. I like it. You went the artillery, and now you start getting the tanks, because those are going to be really good once your super comes online. And they can help hold the line for your artillery. That's what you need to do. Ooh. You're definitely going to be hitting him then. Yeah. I don't know about pushing in like this. The reason I'm saying I'm worried about pushing in like this is, for one, you're getting in the range of 2 bases, but also you only have 1 infantry. So you're not actually going to be able to threaten to capture anything, because he can easily take care of this 1 infantry. So I'd rather, you can either like try and push up here to take out his infantry with your other infantry over here, maybe try and take this city, or you can kind of back up and let him overextend into you. But this is looking really good. Yeah. You got some hits here, but he had to place himself into artillery range. He wasn't quite playing around the artillery very well there. And you can pretty safely deny this. I mean, it'll cost you your infantry, but... Ooh, you went for your block or your beatdown. I don't know. I don't think that was worth it, was it? Can you have made these attacks anyway? And you couldn't have made that attack, I guess? You could have killed his artillery instead. You can still make that attack. His artillery didn't get a target. I do like that you are putting him in a big bind over here, though. Did I miss a join by the artillery? That was bad? I do not. I must have... I don't know where the join happens. I'm going to trust that Rickfeld knew what he was doing with it. I'm not sure why he did the power. It felt like you could do that entire turn without the power, and then you'd have your super ready. But he resigns. You are kind of crushing him. That was very well played. Tier 4 into Tier 1. You did exactly what you needed to do against Von Bolt. Focus on the indirects and avoid those brawls. Very trusting. I guess I can look back for it. Is it over here or something? Check the HQ cap in Discord. Sure. What do we got here? Okay. Wow. All right, let's look at this. It's looking... Oh, that's not where... Or was his infantry up there? Okay. So what would he need to do? He needs to clear this infantry. But he has to do it without using this infantry. I see. Alternatively... Can he kill this? But then he can't quite... I guess you can go for the roll here. Depends on depends on the health of the 2 health tank. Oh no, that doesn't work. What am I thinking? No, I think this holds. I didn't realize the copter could come in like this. Of course it can. It went up here. I was thinking it was a copter from down here for some reason. No, it came from over here. Because it went up here in the game. Yeah, the copter killed the tank. Is this a guaranteed kill? I have to look at the original board state. Where did you come get it from? We're at the same temperature. It says it's sunny, but it's nighttime. I know he had an infantry right here, which must be this infantry. Let's see. Now the anti-air has to be the one to clear this. The alternative is that you would clear the way this way, but then this infantry doesn't quite reach. Is that what's going on there? Is you go like a copter tank to kill this copter. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kill this infantry. This recon definitely can't reach. In this case, the recon's doing nothing. And then this tank is in the way. This tank has to kill this. And then this infantry just can't quite reach. It's very close to guaranteed. Okay. Oh, copter plus tank can't do it. Even with the Jake attack bonus? It does have the plus defense. It's a Von Bolt copter right now. I'm telling you, Von Bolt copters are scary. Yeah, just give the infantry one more move. The recon can't make it over here because this guy's blocking the way. In this case, this infantry just needed to be closer. Yeah, I'm not seeing a way to break this. So if he could have gotten to this state, I think this would have worked. Yeah, if it was here. You could interrupt if it was on the city, too. I don't remember if it, like, purposely stayed back. AA in the copter / recon. What? With the copter and the recon hitting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're going here. And then you're going over here, finishing this guy off. And then you have an infantry, a tank, and a tank. You're body blocking this tile. I think you still run into the problem of this infantry can't go where you want it to go. This one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The recon can't reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the recon can't reach because it's 4 planes, and then it has to cover the city. If this infantry wasn't here, it could reach. Yeah, I think this holds. Yeah. This one blocking the recon from clearing this guy. And this one blocking the recon from clearing this guy. Yeah, sometimes you'll see these. I mean, they'll often happen in base in HQ cap games at like 1300 and above. But they're also really risky, depending on how much time you're willing to invest. They happen the most with Andy. Andy gets into these situations all the time with HQ caps. But that was a nice HQ cap puzzle solve. And I'll call the night there. Hope everyone had a good time. I'll probably have another stream tomorrow. I'll see you then.